Hi, how are you? You guys are so funny in these comments in the morning. It's Friday, baby. Let's see what we got going, and let's see some wins and losses from the Bid and Ask Nation, and we'll just keep going. All right. Good morning, guys. Let's see here. Oh, can I please see my family again? I just had I asked for some wins and losses in the Bid and Ask Nation this morning, and I have a father-son duo in there. So this thing is growing like crazy. I got multiple generations now making money with me. So what do we got today? NASDAQ is up a touch, almost 1%. S&P's up half. Dow is up a little over a quarter, I guess I would say. We got a lot of stuff today, including wins and losses from the Bid and Ask Nation. That level, guys, there's 14 spots left. If you want one of those spots, grab it, because the price is only going up. This level is going to get to $100, and I'm going to show you some profits today. I mean, if you just follow what I say, you're going to make money. It's truly unbelievable. What iPad delivery day did I get? I got next Friday, May 21st. So I ordered it within like the first 2 minutes of it being out. So luckily I got, I was one of the first people to get it. So we will see. Futures are artificial fake out on CDC mask news. Chris, I don't know. I don't think that these futures being up what they're up, I don't really think that's anything to talk about. Pretty flat to me. I mean, NASDAQ's up 1%, but when we see less than 1%, when we see things moving multiple percentage points in a day, being up like this doesn't matter. Also, you want to look at the volume. I talked about it yesterday. Volume is what drives this market. You gotta check volume, and we'll go from there. So unemployment, I want to start with. Then I'm just going to run the gamut, and we'll get to you guys. So jobless Americans, there's 16 states, including the state of Ohio, that has finally decided that we are going to get rid of the unemployment benefits from COVID that were supposed to be temporary. Turns out they're not too temporary. So the Fed should just lower the rate now. Yeah, why not? Why not go negative with it? So, of course, if you're new, if you didn't see the news, what have you, we have had last Friday the unemployment number came out, the jobs number came out, and they were expecting 1 million jobs to be created in the month of April. Unfortunately, not surprising, but unfortunately, we had 266,000 jobs created. So that wasn't good. So that led to a lot of states, led by Montana, South Carolina, to get rid of the unemployment benefits. Now we have 16 states, these ones right here, I'm not going to read them off to you, but Ohio is one of them, that is getting rid of the extra additional $300 of unemployment, because they're saying that people are making more money on unemployment to stay home than they would going back to take a job. And there are job openings out there, regardless of what they want to say. So this was my favorite thing out of the whole article. Some research suggests that doing away with the federal unemployment benefits may also have one big unintended consequence. People could become more frugal with their money. Listen, when the government goes out and gives you money, it is a handout. It's not your money. It's not money that you earned. Don't tell me that I pay taxes for this. It's being printed out of thin air. And it just keeps driving this inflation over and over and over. So don't tell me it's their money. It is money that is given to them as a handout. This is what is wrong with these big think tank people, is they don't understand how economies work and whatnot. So when federal benefits were cut to $300 from $600, which was the initial one in the CARES Act, I think I remember correctly, total spending in Illinois declined by 5%. Okay, cool. So you're giving away money, and now you're saying it's every Friday these stories come out and just aggravate me. God, their money. Grow up. Here we go down here. Gig workers, independent contractors, and self-employed workers across all of the 16 states could stop receiving unemployment benefits altogether. I hate to break this to you, but there are jobs available. And by taking away these benefits from fully capable people of going back and getting a job, go back and get your job. Go and work for it. States that are doing that will be disappointed. Well, Steve Wanderer, senior fellow at the National Academy of Social Insurance. Oh, this is that goof from that article that I read last week. States that are doing this will be disappointed. Last I checked, South Carolina is looking pretty good right now. Montana is looking pretty good right now. They're the ones that led the charge. So I am sure that these states that are not giving out handouts anymore are going to be looking pretty damn good. For example, let's see here. Oh, here's another one. For example, Mississippi, a state with a low cost of living, where the maximum weekly unemployment benefit is $235, so less than the $300. The extra $300 a week from benefits is significant. Yeah, and also the extra $300 a week was from, it was supposed to be temporary. Steve Wanderer, you should go wander off somewhere. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's go to the minimum wage. Where is my minimum wage thing? Of course, it's the last one. All right. So here we go back to big companies follow big government. This is an incredibly deceiving headline, but I'm not surprised. It's from Yahoo Finance. So McDonald's, Amazon are joining into the bump in minimum wage, which is not. I mean, I've made this point how many times on this show. If you allow companies to run themselves, they will pay their workers more. Don't tax the hell out of them. Don't tell them what they have to do with their money. Don't just keep putting these regulations on them and mandates on them. If you let private sector companies do what they can do, they will do better than the government 100 times out of 100 times. So without any legislation being passed, McDonald's, Amazon, Target, Walmart, Costco, Chipotle, I'm just trying to run off the top of my head all these companies that are increasing minimum wage to, I guess, $15 here is an additional 75,000 workers across the U.S. and Canada at an average starting wage of $17 an hour, in addition to a $1,000 sign-on bonus. I mean, come on. What is this where we just keep wanting government to put things in place? Guys, this is great. I like seeing this stuff. I really love to see when private sector companies do things by themselves without being forced by the government, because this is what drives markets. This is how things work in our economy. And I really enjoy seeing people going to work and getting paid I don't care what you're paid. I think go make as much money as you can. I mean, we have people that talk about how they don't like athletes making as much money. I'm all for it. Go make as much money as you could possibly make to throw a baseball or whatever. You're the best in you're the best in what you do, and you should be rewarded for it. So there you go. All right. Disney. I have some comments on this story, but basically what it comes down to is Disney missed their second quarter revenue, and they hit their earnings per share. So they hit their top line. There's so much focus on Disney Plus subscribers, and I get it. I get that streaming is a way of this and that, but as I look through Disney's earnings and what was being talked about, it's just so much focus on Disney Plus streaming and this and that. Guys, I looked at Disney back in May, June of last year. Their parks and cruises make up 40 to 45% of their revenue. Okay. I don't remember what piece of the revenue that Disney Plus makes up, but I can guarantee you that it doesn't make up 40 to 45% of Disney's revenue. I think we're focusing on the wrong thing here. The subscriptions in Disney Plus dropped. Again, when you have people staying at home and there's nothing to do and you come out with this new service and everybody loves Disney and this and that, yeah, you're going to get insane growth, because especially when you're offering it A, for free. Verizon was giving it away for free, and B, it's $10 a month. So plus you're giving people free money. So why would they not go and buy Disney Plus? So I guess their subscriber count, it topped 100 million in March. And then in the second quarter, it only, the company exited its second quarter with 103.6 million subscribers. I mean, that's more than a third of the country. So my biggest issue with this entire story is we just keep looking at Disney Plus, Disney Plus, Disney Plus, Disney Plus. Why don't we talk about this all they did was it was a little blurb. The company's parks experienced business segment that suffered over the course of the past year. Guys, it's 40 to 45% of their revenue. I mean, I don't really think that's just a little blip in their balance sheet. Disney Paris, Disneyland, and California Adventure in Anaheim were closed throughout Disney's second quarter. Their California park is going to reopen at 25% capacity and only for California residents. So that's not getting much better. Florida's opening. I will give them that. Florida is opening. I know China's opened. I don't know. I think it's like 25% or something like that. And the new CEO, Bob Chapek, he said he expects social distancing and mask wearing to continue into next year. So, I mean, that's fine, this and that. But as vaccines come out, I do think that it sets it's just that mental thing of when you see somebody in a mask. I mean, it's for sure more scary than if you see somebody not wearing a mask. So, guys, smash the like button for me. Let's get this thing running up there today in likes. But I go back to, I like it to the same thing as airplanes and whatnot. I do think that travel on airplanes will come back faster and harder if they start letting people remove masks and whatnot, just because I just think it puts that image in your people's head of it's still dangerous out there if you're wearing a mask. I mean, we'll get there. Speaking of airlines, Frontier says it has experienced a strong rebound in leisure and travel. That's good. Frontier is most certainly, in my opinion, and I think that a lot of people would agree with me, Frontier is much more of a leisure airline than, say, a United or a Delta or something to that effect. So I do think that probably looking at airlines like Frontier and Spirit, because they are a little bit cheaper. I can't say much cheaper, but I do think that those airlines will kind of give the forward-looking guidance, as all the analysts say, to what's going to happen. So Frontier went public. When did Frontier go public? Last year in April, I think it was. Oh, but they went public in March of last year. Wait, Frontier, which became March of this year. Oh, okay. March of this year. I didn't know that. Interesting timing. The stock rose 4% in after-hours trading. Total operating revenue fell 50%, but the CEO said this is our first quarter reporting as a public company, and we couldn't be more pleased with what we are seeing relative to the recovery in leisure travel. So if there's any airline that knows about leisure travel, it's Frontier, it's Spirit, probably JetBlue, maybe. These are just off the top of my head. I'm thinking of airlines that most people would probably travel on without the business clientele rushing to them. So, all right, let's see what's next. Bitcoin and Elon Musk. So Bitcoin has fallen below $50,000 a coin. So, that's interesting because I thought that this only went up. By the way, that's sarcasm. For those of you that couldn't catch it. Also, I can be a little bit sarcastic. Somebody told me yesterday they didn't understand one of my sarcastic things, so I can be a little bit sarcastic. So, yes. All right. Bitcoin continued to fall Friday morning as Tesla CEO doubled down on his criticism of the cryptocurrency. So, what's his name comes out yesterday, Elon, and he says, we can't do cryptocurrency. We can't take cryptocurrency because we are going to have we're going to ruin the climate because the energy that the computers use to mine Bitcoin, this and that. Interesting angle. To me, if it was literally anybody else except for Elon Musk, I would say, yeah, that's total BS. But with how obsessed this guy is with the planet and sustainability, I actually kind of believe him. So Bitcoin did drop below 50,000. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it can go up to 65,000 today if you want to. But let's see. Musk unexpectedly withdrew Tesla's support for Bitcoin payments earlier this week. I can guarantee you there was something more behind this. So, according to Cambridge University, I won't get into this, but according to Cambridge University, Bitcoin mining accounts for 7.7% of the world's electricity consumption. That's actually a pretty big number if you think about it. But what's this Dogecoin doing today? You guys tell me what this Dogecoin is doing. Isn't it like really up or something? Let's see. Isn't it DOGEUS? What did Elon say about it? Oh, it's up 27%. That's logical. His excuse me. His comments were a four-dimensional chess move. Oh, okay, sweet. All right, let's go on because I can't talk about this anymore. All right, SPACs. SPACs. You forgot to ask, for a guy who's supposed to be so bright, he really knows how to shoot himself in the foot. You know, I do respect, Elon's one of those people. He just says whatever he wants to say, whenever he wants to say it, at any expense. I mean, you got to respect it a little bit. He's also a little nuts. Somebody got on me. They were like, you called Elon Musk nuts. I can't like you anymore. I'm like, if you can't admit that Elon Musk is crazy, then I don't know what to tell you. I love the guy, but man, he's a little nuts. Guys, smash the like button for me, and let's get into this SPAC stuff. So I don't really want to talk about SPACs that much. I just want to talk about basically the title. SPAC vehicle altimeter near record low after 28% dive. So it's crashed 28%. There's a picture that Paul posted in the Discord yesterday. It doesn't have to really do with SPACs. It has to do with IPOs, which who knows the difference anymore. 3-month performance of buzzy IPOs. C3AI down 66%. Affirm 60%. GoodRx down 48%. DoorDash is supposed to be like God's gift to earth, minus 44%. Palantir, more God's gift to earth, down 42%. Beyond Meat is supposed to be like the greatest thing since sliced bread, pun intended, 41% down. Bumble, I thought this thing would only go up. Wrong, 39%. Snowflake, that's a very fitting name, minus 36%. Basically, stocks don't only go up. Contrary to YouTube hype, popular belief, stocks don't only go up. It's very sad. It's very sad to live in a world where stocks don't go up only. It's just, I don't understand how people have made a living for all these years with stocks that don't just go up. It's a tough world out there. Yep, tough world out there. All right. Ian, very good point. If you flip the IPO charts upside down, then you are way up. You could take that and short it, and you're Gucci. Speaking of shorts, let's go to some bid and ask wins and losses this week. I am going to, what should I do? Should I start with the biggest winner that I have ever seen in Bid and Ask Nation history, or I'll wait. I'm gonna read some things first. So let's go. Let me go here. Okay, there you can see me reading. You can see my whole $100 bill behind me. All right. Clay. This guy, he started selling puts. DIA, I don't know what that stock is, plus 83% this week. AM15, plus 4.3% in 15 minutes on a day trade. This is his first month in the Bid and Ask Nation. Yankees Rule, that big day that AMC had. Day trade, plus 50%. Solid. Tim Router, my man, plus 3% on shorts this week. It's his first week shorting. Plus 3% on 2 separate trades. Okay. Wylad, oh my God, that's such a complicated name. Plus 11% on an eBay swing trade this week. Michael Baca, I like this. This is kind of my favorite one. He made 0.5% on Eli Lilly, and he made 0.25% on Peloton. Now he's brand new. He's just getting his feet wet, and he knows that. Take your wins where you can grab them. We're not always going to have these grand slam wins. Okay, here's another one that I really liked. FizzBuzz. He's pretty new, not too new, but pretty new. Down 9% on GoGo. Now, what did he do on GoGo? Why don't we just pull it up and figure it out? He told me that let's see what he did here. GoGo. Okay, so let's pull up a this, and let's see. He said that he didn't wait for 3 days of engulfment. Aha, this is what he did. It's really obvious to see. He was doing a day trade and he jumped in too early. Red line is over yellow, yes, but we weren't in the sweet spot at all. So, I mean, I'm sure this is where he lost right here. He probably got in here. No green engulfing candlesticks. You're not in the sweet spot. He was completely below it, and he got a little pullback. He might be able to recover from this, but I mean, I like when people learn from their mistakes. Now, at the same point, he made 14% on here, and he finally exited his ARK investment that he bought before he joined the Bid and Ask Nation. So that is that. So now let's go to the big dog, Caesar. So Caesar sent me all of his wins and losses this week he said, all following your teaching with no deviation. Micron, he made, then this is the whole week. Micron, he made 2%. Boeing, 2%. Tesla, 5.5%. There's more. This kid went crazy this week. And I'll tell you a funny story about Caesar afterwards. Traded Tesla again, another 1.75%. Traded Boeing again, 3.74%. Tesla again, 7.5%. Micron, 6%. LABD, this is the inverse of LABU, 2.48%. Pinterest, 2.2%. Twitter, 2.5%. Micron, almost 7%. Guys, he all of this that he did this week was all shorting. So when Caesar came into the Patreon in the beginning, and he said I can say this, he came in pretty hot, and he was like, I don't see why you're doing what you're doing. I want to take my methods and mix them with your methods and this and that. And we actually did argue a little bit. He's the only patron I've ever really argued with, and he kind of just accepted it, and he went on to he's been watching my videos over and over and over and over and over. And I don't really know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure he leads the day trading chat in the Discord. And now he does not deviate from what I say and what I teach, and the kid is crushing it. There was not one red loss on there. He is doing fantastic. And yeah, Caesar, you're the man. Great job. Except I do like McLarens more than Ferraris and Lamborghinis. So we got that going against us. All right, guys. Let's see here. That's all I got for there. So let's yeah, I mean, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's just talk about the market overall. Where's my thingy? Oh, here. Let's look at the yields. I want to see what's happening. Okay, they're still okay. I mean, I'm just waiting for this 3 month to go negative. If this 3 month goes negative, it's going to be very interesting out there. It's going to be very interesting. So let's do a little sales pitch because I've been talking about it for so long. This is our Patreon. We actually sold a spot. So 13 spots remaining, guys. $66. Price is going up. This thing will eventually be $100. You get access to me, access to the Discord, access to everything in the Bid and Ask Nation. You get, what else do you get? You get all my private seminars. You get for example, every so often I'll stick around after the show and we'll do a private seminar like this. Oh, you're playing Lakewood Country Club this afternoon, huh? Yeah, I don't want to play. Thanks for the invite though. Maybe next time. You get discounts to our merch, and of course you get all of our software for free. If you just want the software, you want to join the general chat, $23 a month. But I'm telling you, this value is incredible. You just saw it. I just ripped off a bunch of trades to you from people that have been in this thing for a month, and we have people making 50%, and they just started trading for the first time in their life. So, also, where's this little thing down here? Yeah, follow me on Instagram @TraderMo. That is incorrect. That's wrong. He put the wrong thing up. All right. Anyways, it's @TraderMo_EM. @TraderMo_EM. And by the way, if you have a Peloton, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing a Peloton ride for the Bid and Ask Nation. Hashtag is all caps EM cardio. And we can ride the bicycle together. So that's that. Let's see what we got here. You guys give me some stocks if you want me to look at them. I don't mind doing that. Oh, Plug Power stock soars. Okay, this thing has been soaring back and forth. Is Bristol Myers after revoking Opdivo? Oh yeah, we read that story a couple weeks ago. That was no big deal in my opinion. AMD. Somebody did say something about AMD being something in the news. Wow, I have no idea what I'm doing. I would love to do that shorting or whatever it is called. That's how much I know. Hey, join the Bid and Ask Nation, Jay. $66, learn it, and you will be Gucci. All right. What is this? Tattooed chef. I would really like to know why everyone's telling me tattooed chef right now. I'd be very curious to know that answer. I don't really see anything here that's special, but yeah, I'm kind of confused. But you guys tell me why you want tattooed chef, and maybe I'll do it. Let's do Baba. As you know, I don't trade Asian stocks because there's 10,000 in the United States. Why go over there? I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I mean, you're getting smoked. You're below all your major moving averages. I do think if you get an engulfing candlestick down, you can continue to short it, but you're getting into that oversold area. Oh, Tattooed Chef is down half since its peak. Okay, I thought this was something. Okay, I'll do a teaching lesson then. Let's do teaching on this. Okay, now this makes a lot more sense. I should have just zoomed out a little more. All right, Tattooed Chef. Now, of course, hindsight is 2020, but literally, it doesn't matter if I have hindsight or not have hindsight. I have stochastics to go off of. Let's say that we bought it here when we crossed over. Stock price goes up. You buy it right here. Let's say you buy it here on this day. You run it up. Let's say you buy it at $20 a share. Ride it up. Get it to here, $28.50 a share. Let's say you don't sell it. You don't sell it because our red line did not cross under yellow. We were technically right here. We were still in an uptrend. Stayed in it because you trust your trend, rebounds, you end up selling at $25 a share, right when that red line crosses over yellow. That's not really there's no hindsight at all. And Shane is right, there is an ugly face on this chart. Definitely an ugly face. So this right here is an ugly face pattern. Let me redraw this. Let's see. Actually, let me use blue. Ugly face patterns. Here's the eye. Here's another eye. So after, and here's your face. So after seeing this face right here, you knew that even though this stock price bumped up here, the thing was going to pull back on you. It is a no-brainer. If you get an ugly face, the stock price is going to pull back on you. And it absolutely did. And there's no hindsight here, guys. As soon as the red line crosses under yellow and my candles turn red, boom, exit the stock. You ain't losing all the way down here. If you want to short it, go for it. But people in the comments that I've been seeing, they're like, oh yeah, it's easy to say after the fact. Well, yeah, it's pretty easy to say during the fact too, because once my red line crosses over my yellow, I'm out of the stock. Simple as that. There's no thinking thing to it. It just is what it is. You guys want to talk about exit strategies? There's your exit strategy. So, to all the haters out there, just because I'm really good at this and you don't know how to do it doesn't mean that you can't join me and just learn how to do it instead of complaining and trying to be a hardo about it. Lots of new folks here that still don't know Mo's methods. Hey, that's what the Patreon's for. I provide a value, and there's people that pay for that value, and they can verify that value. So if you want the value, join. And it's not only about trading. We talk about options. We talk about mindset. We talk about literally anything y'all want to talk about. So there is this whole little community that we've built is so tight, and it's like friends. That's really what it is. It's incredible. Like the guy just asked me to go play golf at Lakewood Country Club. Diamond hands, yeah. All right. Okay, Sprouts Food Market. So, hopefully you're not in this long, because all you needed to know was right when that line crosses over itself, exit. So if you want to do something with this, you got to short it, but boom, you gotta be below this $25 area. And basically you need to clear the 50-day moving average and get into this area so you can short it on the way down. So, Vasco, on both charts, both of these candlesticks over here, candles here and candles here are 1 day. The difference on these charts, this is my weekly chart, this is my daily chart, and this is my weekly stochastic. It's the weekly trend. This is my daily trend. That's the difference in them. Who said this? To be honest, I didn't know about the ugly face until just now. Hey, it's in the videos. Mason, if you want to play golf, we'll play some golf. Alrighty. Do I have much planned today? What am I doing after this? I'm going to set up a new computer in my office. I have lunch today. I have a chess lesson with Paul and Matt, and I got to go to the gym. And then we have the thingy, the fireside chat tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be in the studio. New change of pace, and that's about it. So, market's open. Let's see what it's doing. Then I'm going to get out of here. And I will see you guys. I'll see you patrons tonight at 6 p.m. And I will see everybody else on Monday morning for another week of fun. All right. NASDAQ is up 1%. Oh, the Russell's up almost 2%. Interesting. Dow is up a little bit. So it's not surprising that, like I told you guys yesterday on the show, it's not surprising that after seeing the volume that really wasn't there on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that we're getting this rebound. If you don't have, there wasn't a lot of selling volume. There was only selling volume. There wasn't a lot of selling volume. So that's what you get with those dramatic moves. And that's about it. So guys, smash the like button on the way out. Join the Bid and Ask Nation. Come get all the software for free. Come get access to me. It is awesome. Come get all of the exclusivity. And yeah. Oh, and Seth and myself, we started the Employed Trader. So that's going to be something great. And we are going to get into the nitty gritty details of that in the Bid and Ask Nation. And it's going to be great. So over to meet Kevin after this. Have fun. At work, just learning from Mo and Paul Gabriel. That's what's up. Let's see, Paul. I'm going to just read some comments here while I'm listening to you guys. Mo, do you leave the stock as well when the trend changes and is still above 80%? Yep, I leave it until the red line crosses under yellow and drops below 80%. Great question. Okay. I don't really see anything else. You guys are just kind of talking to yourselves. So you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weather if you have nice weather like we do. I will see you guys tonight for the fireside chat, and I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace.